Vatican Secret Archives. A visit to Vatican City can be one of the most thrilling experiences of your life. You will undoubtedly gasp at the iconic artwork and magnificent buildings. However, if you're interested in history or sociology, this is where your journey starts and ends, because you can never go to the Vatican Secret Archives. This is one of the world's oldest libraries, with ancient texts that have been passed down through generations of popes. The Vatican Secret Archives is only accessible to a small group of holy men. Many people think that this library has books that could be proof of extraterrestrial life, or even scriptures that question whether or not Jesus Christ is God. Whatever the case, this is undoubtedly a mystery that needs to be solved. But you may quench your curiosity by traveling there digitally using. So this destination on Google Earth seems like a dream that could be only admired from afar. Number 9. Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove is much more mysterious than its bizarre title suggests. This is a 2,700-acre western U.S. state that is part of California. The Bohemian Club, a San Francisco-based private club, owns it. This group arranges weekend camps each summer for the world's most influential men. Only a close-knit group of powerful people, including politicians and singers, are permitted entry. It was established in 1872 by a group of male musicians, painters, attorneys, actors, and journalists. Later, politicians and wealthy businessmen joined the society. Today, it is a site that is closely guarded. All these details make it one of the strangest places in the world that you can only visit online. Number 8. Lascaux Cave. Next up, we are visiting Lascaux Cave, located in southwestern France's Dordogne region. It is estimated to be more than 20,000 years old and contains Paleolithic cave paintings that are renowned for their extraordinary quality, size, and age. The cave paintings primarily represent huge animals indigenous to the area. Up until 1963, the complex cave was exposed to the public and received 1,500 daily visitors. However, it was shut down because the ancient murals in the painted cave were being harmed by carbon dioxide from human breath. The only method to access it right now is virtual, via Google Earth. Number 7. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Ever thought of what would you do if the world ended? How would you survive? The Svalbard Global Seed Vault has the solution to this problem. This seed vault, which is home to more than 250 million crop seeds, is located on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in the North Sea. Gene banks from around the world have posted this. It is specifically designed to help these plants survive in the event of the end of the world. The seeds can resist any natural disaster or explosion, but only authorized researchers or plant breeders with valid permits are allowed to enter this location. Number 6. Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion. This holy site can be found in the African nation of Ethiopia. The Church of Our Lady Mary Zion, however, forbids visitors because it is thought to be home to some of the most important biblical artifacts, such as the original Ark of the Covenant. Legend has it that Menelik I carried the Ark to this location. After paying a visit to King Solomon, his father, he did this. The original building is thought to have been constructed in the 4th century, under the reign of Izana, the first Christian king of the Kingdom of Aksum, or modern-day Ethiopia. You can get a glimpse of this mysterious location via Google Earth, even though it conceals a great deal of information. Number 5. Mezhgorye. Mezhgorye is a city in Russia's Bashkortostan Republic. Visitors, and even Russians from other regions of the country, are prohibited from entering this community. There are rumors that people in this town are engaged in a top-secret project around Mount Yamantal. This particular mountain may be the hiding place of a vast variety of Russian secrets, such as the site of the country's nuclear program, a bunker that was used during the war, or a massive coal storage facility. Russian secrecy is terrible news for travelers who want to cross off some of the most bizarre locations on their bucket list. But the Google satellite photographs will give you a good idea of this lovely town. Number 4. Snake Island. Do you know about Snake Island? This initially sounds like the title of a scary film or even a snake-related documentary. It might also seem like a fun area for tourists to travel to since it might be an adventure. But it's not a good idea. Why? because there are actually deadly snakes on this island. Ilha da Queimada Grande, which is 25 miles off the coast of Brazil, once had residents, but by the 1920s, people understood that it would be extremely dangerous to live there. The golden lancehead, one of the world's most venomous vipers, lives on this 110-acre island. According to legend, the venom of this snake can literally melt human flesh. That is an island you would just want to virtually visit. Even though it's illegal to enter this area, Business Insider reports that some people do obtain snake venom, since it's said to treat cardiac ailments. Snake Island is off-limits to tourists. Yeah, we will claim that we are not dissatisfied about not being able to visit Snake Island. Number 3. Surtsey. Surtsey is a volcanic island that lies tucked away in the Vestmannaeyjar archipelago off the southern coast of Iceland. Iceland's southernmost point is Surtsey. Since its formation in 1963 due to a volcanic explosion, only scientists have stepped foot there. The island stopped growing 4 years after molten rock from a volcano 130 meters below the surface of the water first broke through the water. Surtsey was designated a natural reserve by the Icelandic government in 1965. Besides, in 2008, UNESCO named Surtsey a World Heritage Site. And since then, scientists have used it as a rare and special laboratory to study how the ecosystem of the area has changed over the previous 50 years. Visits to Surtsey are strictly prohibited to prevent human interference with the natural processes of biotic succession, biotic colonization, biotic molding of geological formations, and human disturbance of the environment. Wow, this island seems like a treasure beyond human reach. What do you think? Number 2. North Sentinel Island. The world's most deadly tribe is found on North Sentinel Island, which is located in the Bay of Bengal, close to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is also regarded as one of the most difficult places in the world to visit. 50 to 400 indigenous people are living on the island, and they have not been influenced by modern culture in any way. This island has killed anyone who has attempted to enter it with arrows and stones. The Indian Army patrols the region because the Sentinelese are adamantly opposed to foreign invasion and want to avoid catching diseases from outsiders against which they lack immunity. Although you might not be able to visit this peculiar location, Google Earth will let you get a sneak glimpse. Now it is time for the number 1 spot. Number 1. Area 51. Area 51 is frequently mentioned in pop culture. It is situated near Groom Lake, a dry lake bed in the Nevada desert, 85 miles, 135 kilometers north of Las Vegas. What happens inside is very private. Using warning signs, technological surveillance, and armed guards, the general population is prohibited from entering. Despite the fact that Area 51 can now be seen on satellite pictures, it is also forbidden to fly over the facility. The base has runways that are up to 12,000 feet in length. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union established Area 51 as a testing and development site for aircraft, including the U-2 and SR-71 Blackbird reconnaissance planes. Although it first opened in 1955, the CIA didn't formally acknowledge it until August 2013. President Obama was the first U.S. president to reference Area 51 in public, 4 months after the CIA made its revelation. Even though you cannot enter it, you can look it up on Google Earth. And this concludes Just Gotta Watch's Top 10 Places You Shouldn't Search on Google Earth. Thanks for watching.